In the year 2000, 135, humanity had transcended the boundaries of Earth, establishing thriving colonies across the solar system. The United Earth Government, UEG, had fostered an era of unprecedented technological advancement in interstellar exploration. Cities gleamed under the domes of Mars, and mining outposts dotted the icy moons of Jupiter. Yet, amidst the jubilation of human achievement, a dark specter loomed over the cosmos, an alien threat known as the Zephyrians. The Zephyrians were an enigmatic and formidable species, originating from the depths of the Orion Nebula. Their technology was far beyond anything humanity had ever encountered, and their intentions remained shrouded in mystery. The first contact with the Zephyrians had been anything but peaceful. A UEG exploration vessel, the Stellar Pioneer, had vanished without a trace near the Orion Nebula, and all attempts at communication had been met with an eerie silence. The UED Council convened an emergency meeting in the orbital city of New Atlantis, a gleaming metropolis suspended above the Earth's atmosphere. The city was a marvel of human ingenuity, with towering spires of glass and steel that reflected the starlight, and lush gardens that provided a breath of life amidst the void. Admiral Victoria Hartley, a seasoned veteran of the Martian Wars, stood before the council, her expression grave. Her uniform, adorned with medals from countless battles, shimmered under the soft glow of the chamber's lights. "We cannot afford to wait any longer," she declared, her voice echoing through the chamber. "The Zephyrians have made their intentions clear. They seek to expand their territory, and Earth lies in their path. We must prepare for war." The council members exchanged uneasy glances. War with an alien species was uncharted territory, but Admiral Hartley's resolve was unwavering. She had witnessed the devastation wrought by the Zephyrians on the outer colonies, entire settlements reduced to ruins, their inhabitants vanished without a trace. The UEG had no choice but to rally its forces and prepare for the inevitable conflict. The UED's military might was formidable, boasting a fleet of advanced warships equipped with cutting-edge weaponry. The flagship of the fleet, the Invictus, was a behemoth of steel and firepower, captained by the indomitable Admiral Hartley herself. Its hull was a gleaming testament to human engineering, bristling with plasma cannons and missile batteries. Alongside the Invictus stood the Aegis, a colossal space station bristling with defensive turrets and shield generators, designed to protect Earth and its colonies from external threats. The station was a symbol of human resilience, a bastion of hope in the face of the unknown. As the UED fleet mobilized, a young engineer named Elias Kane found himself at the forefront of the conflict. Elias was a prodigy in the field of quantum mechanics, his mind a whirlwind of equations and theories that danced on the edge of human understanding. His groundbreaking research had led to the development of the quantum shield, a revolutionary technology capable of deflecting even the most powerful energy weapons. The UED had high hopes for Elias and his invention, believing it could turn the tide of the war in humanity's favor. Elias was assigned to the Invictus, where he worked tirelessly to integrate the quantum shield into the ship's defense systems. His workspace was a cluttered lab filled with holographic interfaces and humming machinery, a testament to his relentless pursuit of knowledge. Despite the pressure, he remained focused, driven by a deep-seated desire to protect his home and the people he loved. His dedication did not go unnoticed, and he soon earned the respect of the crew, including Admiral Hartley herself. The first major engagement with the Zephyrians occurred near the Martian colony of New Eden, a bustling hub of human activity and innovation. The colony was a sprawling metropolis of glass domes and towering spires, a beacon of human achievement amidst the red sands of Mars. The UEG fleet, led by the Invictus, faced off against a swarm of Zephyrian vessels, their sleek organic designs a stark contrast to the angular metallic ships of humanity. The Zephyrian ships moved with an eerie grace, their hulls shimmering like iridescent insect wings under the Martian sun. The battle was fierce, with both sides suffering heavy losses. Plasma blasts streaked across the void, and missiles left trails of fire in their wake. The quantum shield proved its worth, deflecting the Zephyrians' devastating energy blasts and allowing the Invictus to press the advantage. The ship's plasma cannons roared to life, their blasts tearing through the alien vessels and leaving trails of debris in their wake. As the battle raged on, Elias received a distress signal from a nearby research outpost. The signal was weak and intermittent, but it was clear that the outpost was under attack. Without hesitation, Elias volunteered to lead a rescue mission, accompanied by a squad of elite UEG Marines. Their objective? To evacuate the outpost and secure any valuable research data before it fell into Zephyrian hands. The rescue mission was a harrowing ordeal. The outpost was in ruins, its defenders overwhelmed by the alien onslaught. The once pristine labs were now a battlefield, littered with the wreckage of destroyed machinery and the bodies of fallen defenders. Elias and his team fought their way through the wreckage, battling Zephyrian drones and soldiers alike. The aliens were unlike anything they had ever encountered. Their bodies a grotesque fusion of organic tissue and machinery, their movements guided by a hive mind that seemed to anticipate their every move. Amidst the chaos, they discovered a survivor, Dr. Aria Vale, a renowned astrobiologist who had been studying the Zephyrians' biology. She was huddled in a makeshift shelter, her eyes wide with fear, but her spirit unbroken. She revealed that the aliens were not merely invaders, but a hive mind, driven by a collective consciousness that sought to assimilate all organic life. Their technology was an extension of their biology, a symbiotic fusion of flesh and machine that allowed them to adapt and evolve at an alarming rate. With Dr. Vale's help, Elias and his team secured the research data and made their way back to the Invictus. The information they had gathered was invaluable, providing the UEG with a deeper understanding of their enemy and a potential weakness to exploit. The Zephyrians' hive mind was their greatest strength, but it was also their Achilles heel. If the UEG could disrupt the collective consciousness, they could cripple the alien fleet and turn the tide of the war. Back on the Invictus, Elias worked tirelessly to develop a weapon capable of disrupting the Zephyrians' hive mind. He drew upon his knowledge of quantum mechanics and Dr. Vale's research, creating a device that emitted a powerful quantum pulse designed to scramble the aliens' neural networks. The weapon was untested and dangerous, but it was humanity's best hope for victory. Elias' lab became a whirlwind of activity as he and his team worked around the clock to perfect the device, their faces illuminated by the glow of holographic interfaces and the hum of machinery. The final battle took place in the shadow of the ages, as the Ude fleet made its stand against the Zephyrian armada. The Invictus, equipped with Elias's quantum pulse weapon, led the charge. The battle was a symphony of explosions and energy blasts as the two fleets clashed in a desperate struggle for survival. The void was filled with the fiery trails of missiles and the brilliant flashes of plasma blasts, a deadly ballet of light and fire. The Invictus fought its way to the heart of the Zephyrian fleet, where the hive mind's central node was located. The node was a grotesque structure, a writhing mass of organic tissue and machinery that pulsed with an eerie light. It was the heart of the Zephyrian collective, the source of their power, and the key to their defeat. With a single, decisive strike, Elias activated the quantum pulse weapon. A blinding flash of light enveloped the battlefield, and for a moment, time seemed to stand still. Then, the Zephyrian ships began to falter, their movements erratic and uncoordinated. The hive mind had been disrupted, and the alien fleet was in disarray. The once formidable armada was now a chaotic mess, their ships colliding with one another and their weapons firing wildly into the void. The UEG fleet seized the opportunity, pressing their advantage and decimating the Zephyrian forces. The battle was fierce, but ultimately, humanity emerged victorious. The Zephyrian threat had been neutralized, and the cosmos was safe once more. The void was filled with the cheers of the UEG fleet. their voices echoing through the comms channels as they celebrated their hard-won victory. In the aftermath of the war, Elias Kane was hailed as a hero, his ingenuity and courage celebrated throughout the UEG. He was awarded the highest military honor, the Stellar Cross, and offered a position on the UEG Council. But Elias declined, choosing instead to return to his research, driven by a desire to understand the universe and its mysteries. His contributions to science and technology were immeasurable, and his legacy lived on in the hearts and minds of those who had fought alongside him. The war with the Zephyrians had been a harsh reminder of the dangers that lay beyond the stars, but it had also united humanity in a common cause. The UEG emerged stronger and more resilient, its people determined to explore the cosmos and forge a new future among the stars. New colonies were established, and alliances were forged with other alien species, creating a diverse and vibrant interstellar community. Elias Kane continued his work, pushing the boundaries of quantum mechanics and exploring the mysteries of the universe. His lab became a beacon of innovation, a place where the impossible became possible, and the unknown was revealed. His contributions to science and technology were immeasurable, and his legacy lived on in the hearts and minds of those who had fought alongside him. And though the shadows of the past lingered, the future shone bright, with the promise of new horizons and the endless possibilities that lay beyond the stellar frontier. Humanity stood united, ready to face whatever challenges the cosmos might throw their way, and to embrace the wonders that awaited them among the stars. The void was no longer a place of fear and uncertainty, but a canvas upon which the future of humanity would be painted, a testament to their indomitable spirit and their unyielding pursuit of knowledge and exploration.